Hi lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. So today is a really exciting reading for me. Since I started doing these celebrity psychic readings, I have wanted to read for Kanye West. Kanye West is an extremely complex, complicated and deep character, and I'm very intrigued to see what this reading holds for him. Now, if you aren't already, then I would advise to please go and follow me over on my Instagram page. You can find me at I am Kirstie Lewis. The reason I say that is because over there I will be holding like polls and votes, so you can choose who I read on every Sunday. I want you to be involved and I want to make content that you want to watch, so please go ahead and follow me over there. If you like this video, please hit a thumbs up, and if you love celebrity readings, psychic readings, then make sure to subscribe because I'm uploading them every single week. But without further ado, let's get into Kanye West. Oh my gosh, I mean, already the energy, I feel like, oh my god, I'm getting choked up, sorry. I feel like the reason I'm getting choked up, I feel so emotional. I feel so emotional around Kanye. Like I could just burst into tears at any second. And not only do I feel emotional, but I feel his mother's presence closer than close. Like I know that's obvious, but his mother's presence is closer than close. And she's talking about an aunt. I can't kind of grasp whether the aunt's here on earth or the aunt has passed away. I don't know whether the aunt is extremely ill. I feel like she is. If she hasn't passed, I feel like, and I daren't say it, but I feel like there's someone in his family has either just passed away or is literally about to pass away, because Kanye West at the moment, we know he's an emotional person, but his emotions at the moment are all over the place. I feel like he is crying on a daily basis. And let me tell you something, Kim can't cope. Kim can't cope. Kanye is a very diverse and complex character. And I'm not being rude when I say this, but Kim Kardashian is not. Like, Kim Kardashian is service level, and as we know, Kanye West is extremely, extremely not service level. Oh, okay. We've got a lot of cards for Kanye. Kanye? Kanye. A lot of cards. There's money issues, which I obviously picked up on already. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, wow. 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 Oh my god. All of his cards are in reverse. Why are all of Kanye's cards in reverse? Am I surprised? Well, I shouldn't be, I suppose, because he's not emotionally stable and things aren't really great. This is not good. This is not good. Like, how can every single card... I think we've got every single card... Oh no, sorry, every single card is in reverse. Okay, first of all, Kanye West, no matter what anyone says, he is an extremely talented person. I would like to say that Kanye West is one of the greatest artists of our time. If you actually listen to his music speaks a lot of truth, it speaks a lot of guidance, it tells the story of what's going on now, and when he opens his mouth and he speaks in interviews, unfortunately he destroys everything he's created musically, because he then just tears down everything he said in songs, in the silly things he decides to stay. But at the moment he has a complete creative block. He has a complete creative block. The Three of Pentacles reverse talks about a creative block, not being able to be inspired, not being able to get motivated in that realm of things. We're not going to hear any new music from Kanye for a long time. Like, he is not in that space. Like, creatively, he is absolutely blocked. The Queen of Cups, lack of trust, money issues. Kanye West has got tons of money issues. His wife, like, they don't have a relationship, and I don't know whether this is a celebrity thing or whatever, but they don't have a relationship where it's like we have a joint account. No, she has her account, because Kim is very protective over her money. That's what I feel like. I feel like this actually represents Kim. She's very tight. When it comes to money, she's like, this is my money, this is what I've worked for, I'm not sharing it with you. Like, you know, you have your own issues, you need to sort them out, and that's what the Queen of Cups reverse talks about. I feel like that really highly represents Kim. The Wheel of Fortune upside down, luck is not on Kanye's side. He is down, his luck is down, his chips are down, like everything's down at the moment. oh my gosh, I can feel his mum so close. I literally just heard the words, my poor son. Like her heart bleeds. He misses his mum so much, like so much. I said this in the Kardashians reading, but they are on their way to a separation. The Ten of Swords reversed is about ruin. The Ten of Swords, sorry, upright is about endings, and the Ten of Swords reversed is just kind of like that enhanced. It's the end of an era, it's the end of a chapter, it's the end of a project, and I know for a fact this is talking about his marriage. His marriage is not in a good place, like not in a good place at all. I don't feel like they're heading for a good kind of ending, unfortunately. Kim is just so deluded to what Kanye needs. Oh, and his mum is just like, she was not right for my son. She was not right for my son. She came along at the right time for her, and she got in at the right time for her, but she is not who I would have chosen for my son. She is not who I would have chosen my son to marry. I love their kids. I love my grandkids. I watch my grandkids. I protect them like no other, but she is not the person I would have wanted to marry my child. And she feels very strongly about that. Like, there's his mum, I didn't know much about his mum, but I feel like she was kind, but she was fierce. Like, when she believed something, she believed it, and that was all there was to it. His mum was like his voice of reason. So when his mum passed away, his mum, oh my gosh, okay, there's so much going on here, honestly. There were so many people around Kanye that wanted to get in and destroy him and take from him and say, you should do this, you should do that, so that they could win over him. And his mum was there. His mum had a very quick eye. She was very wise. She could see straight through people, and she'd be like, Kanye, don't do that. And she was the only person he would listen to. And now she's gone, his mind's all over the place. It's like almost like he cannot think for himself. Oh my gosh, yeah. You know what? Before I turned on the camera and I picked the cards, something said to me that Kanye knows a lot of secrets about people. Not just the Kardashians, he knows a lot of secrets about the Kardashians, but not just the Kardashians. He knows a lot of secrets about other celebrities, including Beyonce and Jay-Z. He knows a lot of secrets about the industry. He's been friends with a lot of people. Kanye West is very intelligent. No matter what he says, no matter what he comes out stupidly with, he knows a lot. And so although a lot of people are looking at him like, you are crazy, a lot of people will not speak out against him because he knows a lot about other people. Now, the Empress Reverse is talking about Kris Jenner. Kris Jenner is pissed at Kanye. Like, she's like, just shut up, stop speaking. But actually, Kris Jenner is actually a bit scared of Kanye because, like I just said, he knows a lot. He knows a lot. The Empress Reverse genuine. Can I speak? Why every time I do a video can I not speak? Genuinely speaks about a mother-in-law. And so that to me is obviously straight away Kris Jenner, but she is scared of Kanye. She's scared of what Kanye knows. And as we know, Kanye is ruthless with when he speaks. He's not going to hold back. If he's going to say something, he's going to say it. And Kim has been to her mum, obviously, with the issues. Her mum and her are very close. It's not the kind of advice you should probably give your kid when they're unhappy in a partnership. But she said, Kim, I know you're unhappy, but he could really destroy us with what he knows. Like, he could really hurt our image. Ten of Cups, distance. Again, distance in their marriage. They're not that close. They're not that favouring of each other. They don't really like each other. Again, a disruption in the family, disruption in the network. They are not going to be together for much longer. I'm getting like 7 or 8 months. I think by the end of the year, we would have probably heard that they've separated. I wouldn't be surprised if they're already separated behind closed doors. The Page of Wands and the Hangman talk about Kanye's feelings towards himself. Kanye is very confused, very lost little boy. And like I said earlier, he cannot make decisions for himself. The Hangman Reverse talks about wanting to revert back to childhood, to have someone to look after you. And that's what he longs for because that's the role his mother played. His mother, like I said, took charge. Kim does not take charge. Kim is very selfish, nothing wrong with that. but she is. And Kanye needs someone who is selfless and who can look after him. Page of Wands again just talks about destructing yourself, putting yourself down, saying things that are only going to bring you down. He's self-destructive. He's self-destructive. Now, I feel like Kanye's got a lot of spirit around him. He's got a lot of angels around him. His mother is around him. I feel like I've got a grandfather around Kanye. What is going to happen to Kanye? Again, Kanye is just... Someone's saying he's going to go back to... Where is it? I've got Atlanta, Georgia. I don't know if that's where he's from. I feel like he is from Georgia, right? But someone is saying he's going to go back. He's going to go back. He's revisiting his childhood. I don't know whether he's doing this in therapy. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so many messages. And he is going to leave the Kardashians. And he is going to tell all. Oh my gosh. He loves Kim. But I feel like he's waking up to realise that, okay, I fell in love with something that I don't think I actually wanted or needed. I fell in love with someone that I thought I knew. Yeah. He just didn't know what he was doing. It's like, God, honestly. Okay, first of all, we've got the soul flame above the Fool. Now, the Fool is reversed, but honestly, for me, this just talks about how stupid he was to get into this relationship, because he really didn't know what he was doing, and at the time that he got into this relationship, it was just such a big mistake. But I feel like he's awakening to that now, and he kind of realises that he made a bit of an error in judgment. Because Kanye West, like I said, he's not stupid, he's highly intelligent. He does stupid stuff, don't get me wrong, but I feel like it's because he can't handle his own mind. Like I said, the Fool is about, well, being a fool, making stupid choices, and the Fool reverse is an error of judgment. That is his relationship. He thought he could handle Kim and thought he could handle being with Kim and what it would do, and that he would, I don't know, he would be alright, but no, it's kind of destroyed him really, because it's just made hasn't been good for his career, hasn't been good for his soul, hasn't been good for his spiritual purpose. The whole relationship hasn't been good for him. The only blessing that has given him is his children, and that's just the honest truth. The Five of Swords with the Cloak of Wisdom, that talks about exposure. So this is Kanye West exposing the Kardashians. Now, he may take it all back. It may be like a glimpse of a moment that he just goes crazy on Twitter and starts tweeting about them. But he is going to tell all. Like, he is going to expose things that we don't even know about. If you think we know the dirty of the Kardashians, we don't even know, because he hasn't even told us yet. So there we go. Paul the Venetian, experiencing grace. So this is above the King of Cups. The King of Cups is Kanye, again, his destructive behaviour. He cannot handle himself. He cannot handle his emotions. He doesn't know how to cope. He doesn't know how to deal. His mum was a fantastic mother who loved him unconditionally, but she didn't teach him how to... Let's put it this way, she could see his emotions were not that stable from a very young age, and instead of teaching him how to cope with it and how to deal with it, she mothered him and babied him and coddled him. So now she's not here to do that, and Kim's not going to do it. He doesn't know how to look after himself. He doesn't quite know how to cope. Now, what I want to know is, were Kim and Kanye messing around before they got rid of their partners? Before she got rid of Chris Humphries, and before he was with, who was he with? Amber Rose? Ooh, I'm being shown that they were. I'm being shown that they were. That's what he liked about Kim. Kim is beautiful. Let's not get that twisted. Kim is beautiful. What he misread was that beauty doesn't make you a beautiful person. And I'm not saying Kim is a bad person. She's just not the right person for him. She can't give him the capacity of, yeah. When he met Kim, he was head over heels, and Kanye is the kind of person, as we can imagine, that when he loves someone, he is obsessed. It's not just, oh, I really like you, let's take it slow. Like, Kanye is full force. He's in. Oh my god, they were doomed from the start though. Their whole relationship was doomed from the start. The Five of Wands reversed deception. You know, it wasn't what you thought it was, Kanye. The whole thing was not what you thought it was. It was like he was blinded by love. He was literally blinded by love. And now he's starting to wake up. I just see him sitting in the house, honestly, like sitting in the house, not knowing what to do with himself, bored out of his mind, where a lot of the time he would spend his time in the studio. He just doesn't even do that anymore. Like procrastinating, holding himself back, changed to the ideal of his marriage, changed to the way he thought things would be. He's pissed off at Jay-Z still. He's pissed off at Jay-Z still. You know what, he's really hurt by Jay-Z. I'm just picking up on this now. He's really hurt by Jay-Z, and I feel that with the Devil card. He thinks about it a lot. There have been a lot of times that he wanted to call Jay-Z, and he just couldn't. Like, things just would... He wanted to pick up the phone, but he was just honestly scared of what he's going to say. And he knows a lot of shit about Jay-Z. They will be friends, though, again. They will be friends. It's not going to be a quick thing overnight, but... they will be friends again. Now, articles, I honestly feel like we are talking about Beyonce. Beyonce was very... Her and Kanye had a relationship on their own. Like, yes, he was business partners with Jay-Z. Yes, he was Jay-Z's friend. But Beyonce had a fondness towards Kanye West. She was really intrigued by his talent and by his knowledge. He would say things that... would intrigue her and entice her. Things that he would give her deep conversation. I feel like Beyonce doesn't have a lot of people around her that give her deep conversation. I would love to read on Beyonce, so if you want to see that, hit a thumbs up, subscribe down below. I would love to read on Beyonce, but I just feel like in this situation, she wanted to help him. And I feel like Jay-Z was honestly like, no. But we've got positive cards here, because Ace of Swords talks about victory, progressing. It talks about success, moving forward. It basically is a great omen. It signifies success. It signifies getting through obstacles. Again, his intellect will carry him through. The phone call or a conversation between him and Jay-Z in the next upcoming months, when I've just told he will be... I don't know if he will be going through his divorce or where they'll decide that they're going to divorce, but you will see a reunion with him and Jay-Z, and I actually feel as though they might do a project together for him, because at the moment he also feels like, I'm picking up, he also feels like if I was to leave this marriage now, like, where do I go? Where do I go from here? I'm however old, like, my prime time is over. This is honestly how I feel. This is the energy that I feel for him. He feels like my prime time is over. If I leave this marriage from one of the biggest celebrity stars in the world, where do I go? Where do I fit in? But honestly, in the next 2 years, I feel like Kanye West will... These are the words that I'm getting. He will become sane again. He will become the Kanye that we know. Because Kanye West, let me tell you, from through the wire till now is not the same person, and that's highly understandable. People grow and people change, but mentally he's not okay. And business suit, I see him walking red carpets, I see him with Jay-Z, I see him flourishing, I see him, and the cards were there. Ace of Swords, he's gonna prosper without Kim. He's not gonna be with Kim. There is no way. Now what I'm interested in is, I see him with someone else, and I'm not saying right now, but not too long after this relationship ends, I see him with someone else. Not too long after this relationship ends, not married, but do you know what? Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Not long after him and Kim end, he is going to be with someone else. And I can't actually believe this. He is going to be with somebody else, a more stable woman, someone who's not so much in the public eye, but I feel like we will know her, we will know who she is, and they're going to have a child. He's going to have another child, and I feel like it will be a son. He will have another son. I don't know whether that's talking about the baby that he's having with Kim, because I know that they're having another child, but he will have a son with this woman. I'm pretty sure of it. Oh my gosh. The Judgment Card is talking about the end of something. That's the end of his relationship with Kim. Moving forward, reflecting, thinking about how he can go forward. And he's going to be lost for a long time, like I said. He's not going to know what to do with himself. But I feel like he will channel his inner P. Diddy and go down that kind of line of making himself a businessman, which all the hip-hop stars do. Jay-Z, Diddy, Run DMC. You know, he'll go down that route. And he's going to be a dad again with this new beau. He is going to be with another woman. Who is this woman? Who is this woman? Yeah, she's going to be so good for him. You will see like a whole new Kanye West. I feel like in the next 2 to 3 years, it's almost as if she saves him. And I feel like his mum is sending her. His mum is almost sending her to him. And he's happy. I see him like at peace. I feel like he's just going through such turmoil at the moment, honestly. And it's nothing against Kim. You know, I've never been married, but, you know, marriages are hard. And Kanye is probably not the easiest person to be married to, let's be real. Especially their characters are different. They've got they come from two completely different backgrounds. Two completely different characters, and yes, at times opposites can attract, but there has to be some common ground, and I just don't feel like they have any. They don't have any common ground. They just don't have any common ground. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! He is going to have a child with this other woman. I can't believe it. This is not what I expected to see. I can't believe it. Him and Kim are separating, and he is going to have a child with this other woman. When he does, his finances will be secure, he will be confident, he will feel good in himself. It's a positive card. The Four of Pentacles is a positive card. And do you know what the Four of Pentacles signifies? Recovery, healing, coming full circle. This woman is almost like the cherry on the cake. It's almost as if he's going to come out of the divorce, sort himself out, sort his shit out, and then he's going to meet this woman, and it's going to be like the bow to a present. And it, you know, dare I say it, but it's almost like, and they will live happily ever after, because the Ten of Cups upright is contentment. Ten of Cards is about stability, everything being good, happiness, contentment, joy, everything you'd ever wished for being as it is. And that is how I see him in the next 3 years. There's a massive smile on his face. It's back to the Kanye that we knew. He's with this woman. He's happy. She's pregnant. Loves his kids. Like, Kanye West is a good dad. Like, even though he's not stable, even though he has mental problems and can't like process his emotions in the best way he can, his kids are his world. Like, he loves them to pieces. He absolutely loves them to death, and he would give anything for them. He really, really would. And it's going to be the same with this child. This child, yeah, they're showing me 5, because this child would be the 5th child. There might be a 6th child, but that's a possibility, but there will definitely be 5. It's just really nice. I see him maybe directing some films. I see like we might see some movies produced by Kanye West. I see him moving in that avenue of things. When he comes back, I see him in a business suit. I see him in a suit, on a red carpet, with a smile, with a woman who is not Kim. That is all I can say. And that is not where I expected this reading to go. I am very, very shocked. If this is true, you come back to this video and you hit the thumbs up. But we've got 3 years to wait. They're giving me a span of 3 years, so it's not something we're just gonna find out about. But Kanye knows a lot of secrets about people, you know. Kanye knows a lot of secrets about people. Right, well, as I said, you need to follow me over on Instagram so that you can ask me questions that I can ask in readings. I did have a lovely viewer ask me if I could just say how he feels about the Taylor Swift incident. Kanye doesn't care. Kanye's unbothered. but I will read about the situation and what happened. I can briefly remember the incident. It was something about her giving him permission to put her name in the song or whatever, and he had the receipts, and that bounced out. He had the receipts and she said he didn't have the receipts, and Kim had the recordings and whatever else. Kanye is so unbothered. Like, Kanye's got so much shit going on right now, honestly, that I don't think he could give a damn about Taylor Swift. To be honest, he's got so much shit on his plate you wouldn't even believe. That's why it's so nice to know that he is gonna come out of it, and he is gonna... all the same cards. All the same cards. Yeah, Kanye, all this says is that Kanye's got his own shit going on, guys. Yeah. Well, let me pull one more tarot, because this is more about Kanye, where he is right now, and how Kanye isn't really thinking about Taylor Swift. But did Taylor give him permission to use... Taylor was lying. Kanye has no reason to lie. And Kanye, in all his craziness, and and he is crazy in the best way. He's a good kind of crazy. He's an honest crazy. He has no reason to lie. Kanye doesn't lie about things. Because actually, in his mind, I know this is going to sound very strange, and I don't know how to actually word it, but he's too intellectual to lie. I don't know how to kind of explain that, but he sees no benefit in lies. Kanye is not a liar. Taylor is a little bit deceptive, and that is what I see there. The Hermit kind of reversed. Taylor kind of twisted these. Taylor kind of twisted the truth, shall we say. But the Hermit again is talking about Kanye's isolation, what's going to happen to him after this divorce. We're not going to see him for a while. He's got a lot of crap to deal with and to go through. But afterwards, guys, he's going to be in such a good, fantastic space. Has no beef against Taylor Swift. And actually, I don't think Taylor Swift has any kind of qualms with him. It's just one of those things. Peace will be restored, because the Six of Swords talks about it being restored. But it's delayed. It's not going to happen for a while. Kanye has a few people to make up with. Taylor Swift is on the list because they were friends, but she's not high up on the list. She's kind of like at the bottom, and let me tell you, Kanye's list of people to make up with is long. But believe me, Jay-Z and Beyonce are way up higher on that list than Taylor Swift is, but he's got a long list, and when he comes out of this marriage and he can think clearly and he can see clearly, he'll start to work through it and he'll get to her. Like I said, Kim hasn't been a bad wife. In fact, Kim has been devoted to their marriage. This is the energy I'm getting, and his mum's wavering off now, and I feel like I've talked really passionately, but I feel like that's her energy coming through, because there's a lot I feel like she wanted to say about her son and how intellectually intelligent that he is. And she does want to say Kim's not a bad person. Kim's got a good heart. Kim loves her son, but not in the way he needs to be loved. She can't give him what he needs, and he can't give her what she needs. They're a mismatch, and it's sad, and it is going to be really sad for both of them, because they are actually in lust with each other rather than love. They do love each other, but it's more of a lust, and they waited so long to be together that for it to fall apart, it's not going to be nasty, it's not going to be angry, it's not going to be vicious, it's going to be very sad. But they will move on. Like I say, there is this woman waiting for him who is going to make him a better person, make him be a better father as well, better career man, just to look at life in a different outlook, which I think is, I pulled the Hangman earlier, she's going to give him that different perspective on life. So there is light at the end of the tunnel for Kanye, which is very, very nice to see. So that reading took a different turn to where I thought it would go. I mean, I don't know where I thought it was going to go, but it's just, I don't know, I didn't expect this woman, whoever she is, to to be there. So leave down below your comments on the reading, what you liked, what you think, any opinions that you have, who you think this woman could be, if you have any ideas. Remember to go and follow me over on Instagram to be involved on my future videos and choosing who I read for, because it is very important, especially if you're subscribed to this channel. I want you to have a say. Remember to hit a thumbs up and subscribe if you like videos just like this, and I will see you soon for another video. Have a great week, lovelies. Bye.